Hey, Coach, what about A&M, this job, Coach Schloss, attracted you to this position and the program as well?
Well, being in this league for a long time, I've been here a lot, and rowdy environment. People take it serious. They love it. They want to see it getting to the College World Series and winning national championships, and that's why we all came here. And I was fortunate at LSU to be around Skip Bertman. I'd never played for him, but he was always around the program. Got to be around Paul Maneri, Hall of Fame coach. Obviously, Skip was a Hall of Fame coach, and I think Jim Schlossnagle was going to be a Hall of Fame coach. And when he called me, it was just something that I couldn't turn down. And then obviously, staying in the SEC, being in the SEC West, the passion that everybody has in this league is just something that's tough. Once you've played in it, once you've coached in it, it's tough to get away from. So it was a great opportunity, and so excited. My family's excited to be here as well.
What is what is kind of your philosophy on recruiting? What is the kind of players generally that you want to look for to come here, and kind of your philosophy on that whole aspect of the job?
Obviously, we want to get the best players in Texas. It's a great, probably the best state in the country for baseball. And I've been out on the road a couple of times already and seen some young kids that can really throw the baseball and some really talented position players as well. So I think we want to get the best players in Texas, but I think the most fun thing about this job so far is that we're all alpha dog recruiters. I mean, we have a group text. I mean, it's just constantly rolling in with players from the transfer portal all the way down to young players, 2024s and stuff. So we want to get tough, hard-nosed players. I think from being at LSU and recruiting some players from Texas, the thing that always stood out to me is a lot of these kids play high school football and Friday night lights right here in Texas. And I think that prepares kids to play in the SEC in front of 10, 12,000 people, whether you're on the road or at home. The high expectations, the pressure, they've kind of already dealt with that. So again, want to get those tough, hard-nosed football players, two-sport guys, but also get the most talented players in the country as well. Is
building a roster in year one a challenge, or is that kind of fun because you get to make the biggest impact?
I think for us, it's everybody's first time kind of going through this transfer portal thing, right? So you're figuring out, grad transfers, freshmen, sophomores, they got to meet the 20, 40, 60% rule with NCAA, regulations and whatnot. So it's a puzzle piece that we're all figuring out together, constantly checking the transfer portal, looking at our current roster, seeing what we can improve upon, it's been awesome so far. We've got a few more pieces that we need to plug together, but it's coming together really nicely.
Do you have a favorite memory or a stark memory of an LSU game here at Bluebell Park, something that stands out in your mind when you think back about it?
I think the biggest memory I had was actually it was at LSU when we played and just Asa Lacy running out there for 9 innings against us, and his 117th bullet was 97 miles per hour. So and it was just the arms and the competition. I wouldn't say I have one memory that really stood out. It was just coming to this ballpark, you had to prepare your team mentally to come in here and know what they were getting into. It wasn't just like playing another team in this league. They take it serious. The ball 5, the ball 8, the train coming by, the bubbles. You had to mentally prepare these guys for what they were walking into.
Have you thought about what it'll be like to be in the third base dugout and actually have all of that going for you instead of being on the other side of it?
Yeah, Hutch, actually, the ops guy, ran me out there the other day and walked through the tunnel, came to the dugout, and I think not having to make that long run around the home plate, and there's some guy back there that would just roast me every time I ran back there. So hopefully he'll be on my side now. And then there was a guy behind third base dugout that was, don't get him thrown out at home and just roasting me. So I was like, maybe this guy would be pulling on my side now. So it's going to be interesting being on that side, but I'm excited for it, and I know that our whole entire staff is as well.